In this video, we are going to discuss the probability of combined events. Now, combined events mean more than one event happening at the same time. For example, if Jawad rolls 2 dice at the same time and adds the scores, now that is basically combined events. So we have to consider all of the possible outcomes in this case, and possibility diagrams. Now it is one of the method to find all of the possible outcomes in case of combined events. So let's apply possibility diagram in one of the questions. Jawad rolls 2 dice and adds the scores. Now we have to find the probability then that when he adds the scores on the 2 dice, now the sum of the score is 12. We have to find the probability for this part. Then we have to find the probability that the summing up of the scores is less than 6. And then we have to see the probability that sum of the scores add up to 10 or 11. Now first of all, draw possibility diagram, then we will solve the related parts. Dice 1 has the outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So these are the outcomes, possible outcomes for dice 1, and these are the outcomes for dice 2, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these are in the vertical column, while horizontal one is for dice 1. Now this plus indicates that we are going to add the scores of the 2 dice. Suppose dice 1 has score 1 at the top, while dice 2 has also 1 at the top. So adding them, 1 plus 1 will give you this one, 2. Now if dice 1 has 2 at the top and dice 2 has 1 score at the top, then the addition of these two scores, 1 plus 2, will give you 3. Now the next possibility is that dice 1 may have 3 at the top, while dice 2 still has 1 at the top. So 1 plus 3 will give you 4. Now these are the results of addition of the scores of the 2 dice. If dice 1 has got 4 at the top and dice 2 still has got 1, then 1 plus 4 will give you 5. If dice 1 has got 5 at the top and dice 2 still has 1 at the top, then 1 plus 5 will give you 6. Similarly, 1 plus 6 is 7. In the same way, then we are switching that dice 2 has no 2 at the top and dice 1 has 1 at the top. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Dice 2 has 2 at the top and dice 1 has 2 at the top. Now you have to consider all the possible combinations. Now 2 plus 2 is 4, then 2 plus 3 is 5, then 2 plus 4 is 6, then 2 plus 5 is 7, and then 2 plus 6 is 8. We are basically considering all the possible combinations of dice 1 and dice 2 scores. Then dice 3, if it has 3 at the top, then combine 3 and 1 at the top of dice 1 now. So 3 plus 1 is 4, then 3 score on the dice 2 is still 3, while score on the dice 1 is no change, it is 2. Now this is another possibility. So 3 plus 2 is 5, then 3 plus 3 is 6. I am changing the score on the dice 1 while keeping the same score at dice 2 because these are the possibilities. Score on the dice 2 is 3, while score on the dice 1 is 6. So 6 plus 3 give you 9. In the same way, you can calculate all these possibilities. So these are the possibilities and they are total 36. outcomes by adding the score on the top of the two dice. Now, if you have to find the probability that adding up the scores of the two dice and you get 12. Now, look from the possible outcomes where how many 12s you have got. The result of the addition is this one. All these numbers are a result of addition of the scores of the two dice. Note how many 12s are there. This one. We have got 112 as a result of addition of the scores on the top of dice 1 and dice 2. We have got 112, which is a result of addition of 6 on dice 1 and 6 on dice 2. So we got 12. So 12 comes only once. So here you have got 1 because 12 is our favorable outcome. So 12 is only once. Hence 1 over 36 will be the probability of having 12 by adding the scores on the top of the two dice. Total outcomes are 36. Outcome mean these all results of the addition of the scores of the two dice. Then we have to find the probability that the sum of the scores of the two dice is less than 6. Now if you see from the possibility diagram, this 5 is less than 6. So we have got 1 over here, one score which is less than 6. Then 4 and 5, both of them are less than 6. So we have no 3, 5 and 4 and 5, 3 outcomes. Then 3, 4, 5 are less than 6. So now we have got 3 and the previous 3 are 6 outcomes. Then 2, 3, 4, 5 are less than 6. So adding these 4 in the previous 6, we got 10 outcomes which are less than 6 by total outcomes are 36, and simplifying it will give you 5 over 18. And the last one is probability of getting 10 or 11 by adding the scores of the two dice. So count how many 10s or 11s you have got. We have got 110 by adding the scores 4 and 6. Then we have got another 10, and then we have got another 10. We have got 3 10s and we have got 2 11s by adding the score on the top of the two dice. So we have how many favorable outcomes, mean the outcome that we are looking for. We are looking for either 10 or 11. So they are 5 in total, 3 10s and 2 11s. So 5 are our favorable outcomes, while total outcomes are 36. So in this way we can find the probability of getting 10 or 11. Now this is a application of possibility diagrams for probability of combined events. Thank you so much.